Um,
All right, Trent, take it away.
The news.
yeah. Well, who would like to recap? We didn't really progress too far last time, but who wants to recap what we
I
did?
will do my best.
Yeah.
We started out dabbling in crocodile politics.
Mhm.
We had our one friend. Not I wouldn't say aid us in the fight, but he did not fight us, and Helga kind of told him to disappear once the fighting started, which
Mhm.
happened shortly after Norm and I never remember Andrew's character's name.
Oh, Everett.
Everett. Everett decided to climb into one of the swan paddle boats and do a bit of paddling. Crocodile B took exception to that and went and tattled on us.
Mhm.
And yeah. Sorry, they're gonna be meowing all night because that's what they do. They meow a lot. Then Big Al showed up, and I don't think he as much got a word in before Kylie blasted him in the face. Then we, in short, a few crocodiles showed up and a few crocodiles were killed. Big Al was slain.
Yep.
Um,
And burned, and I think he got a small tooth or something.
Yeah, he set his chains on fire and
like separated his jaw or something.
yeah,
Yep.
nailed his top jaw to the bottom jaw and
Mhm.
then there was a small ceremony dedicated to setting up a democracy in Croc Lake, in which our friend whose name escapes me.
It's Jerome was the one that was your friend. I think Jasper was the one you couldn't persuade.
I believe you. But Jerome was crowned the king. It was the second choice because the first one that everybody really liked was punched to death.
And it had its head severed by Barlos.
Yep.
If I recall
And
correctly. Yeah.
then we went to recover the nightmare. I don't really think there was much of a fight there. I don't remember that encounter, to be honest with you. I think at some point little Al just kind of fled.
Yes. Oh yeah. To get that nightmare, you're right. You have one horse right now.
Then we asked Jerome if he saw where the other ones went. He pointed us in a direction, and we went that direction. We came to, I don't know if it's necessarily a wooded area or an area of high brush, but we encountered some, a demon lady with wings and some. I should probably log into Roll20 here, huh? Is it
Baby
3?
faced. Three baby
Yeah,
faced.
I feel like other demons that had baby faces like stapled to their face or they were nailed or something crazy like that. Kylie kind of scouted it out, saw what was happening, came back and was like, "Yep, not fuck with that." And then Norm decided to wheel up there and see what was going on by performing a wellness check. And they did not take kindly to that. They also didn't really speak common, so I think he's able to get away at some point. And Helga was like, "All right, fuck this. I'm just gonna go grab the horses," and just walked up and used the minimizing spray on the first horse she saw. And they did not care for that, and combat kicked off.
Yep. That sounds about right. And yeah, now you three are standing opposite two mounted units, and then one who is like muddied because he fell and was prone for a while, but he's back on his feet now. Yeah, and then Norm, which is kind of great because now Norm's just out of the battle, scurried off with the tiny horse. So you now actually technically have 2 of the nightmares.
Oh, we also have Moltres. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Moltres is hiding right now. He's I think he's like he was on your shoulder, and then I think he kind of like sped off. Maybe I don't know if he's still on your shoulder.
I do
But,
not think so. I think he went hiding somewhere.
Yeah, he's kind of just keeping his distance. But he did like he liked Norm a lot. Um, maybe
I
robot
desperately,
robot.
I desperately wanted to slap the shit out of Norm because it was like, "Hey, bro, go do rogue stuff." Like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna do it. Literally 6 seconds later, Norm's like, "Hey, everybody, what's going on?" I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yeah, and Kylie's doing well with the whole stealthing right now. Also, 2 of these guys are afraid uh, of Eagle Wind, and
Yeah.
just remind me at the start of their turn, I can re-roll to not be afraid, right?
I'm not sure.
Or am I perpetually afraid?
I thought it
Man,
was
you're
until the end of Eaglewind's next turn.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's right. Until the end
Okay.
of my next turn. Yeah.
Okay, which might be coming up. Actually, no, not fairly soon. Because aren't you at the bottom of the? Let me take a look. Oh no, you are before them. Yeah, of course you are. But we are at the top of the round.
Like
So,
how many times
using
did I
my
just-
awesome new combat tracker, it's going to start off with Everett's turn. When I can't, as a DM, when I can't organically find a way to shuffle him off, should I like? Is there like a default thing he could do? Like,
Oh,
could he
yeah,
like?
I would just do attacks. Like that seems fair.
Okay. I don't know what his attacks are. Let's take a look.
He's a monk. He probably attacks twice and then punches once.
All right.
spend all his key points?
Go look at this character.
Anything
I
that
don't know.
says per long rest, just use those.
Honestly, if and since it
His
does help
fault for not being here. No, I'm just kidding.
I can try and play Everett.
Could you? That'd be honestly fantastic.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up his character sheet. As long as he
Net-
doesn't have his character sheet on private. Honestly, if he does, I might be able to log in his account anyway.
I would say Billy's story makes me think of like, imagine Andrew just has the in-law excuse for like 2-3 weeks in a row.
Just-
It's like he actually was telling the truth. They're here every year for 3 weeks.
What the fuck? Yeah. What are you doing?
for what it's worth, we can't really hear them very well. So it
Jesus.
just seems like you have a moment where you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
And
you're the only
silence
yeah,
behind you.
you're just imagining them to us. Like you're
My
just like
God.
insane.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
the funny
delusional.
part is that I frequently will see Andrew like doing kind of the same thing, like looking and
Yeah.
like doing stuff, and it validates that.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Charlie is a very noisy boy. He doesn't shut the fuck up. And they just had dinner a little bit ago, so they have post dinner zoomies. Okay, I
Love it.
can pull up his character sheet.
Awesome.
Um,
Also, just as a reminder, the guy that's right in front of, I changed the little mark. I gave him the little heart mark because he is currently awaiting ruin, so his AC is actually increased right now. I mentioned that
Oh.
last week, but just to remind you, the other 2 are fine. They're just themselves, except the middle one's afraid.
Demon Lady's just been studying, and
Yeah.
staying hidden.
Yeah, she has not gotten involved.
Okay.
She was frustrated, it seemed, with these bumbling minions of hers and their poor
That's right.
cavalry skills.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do an attack. I think oh, he doesn't. Does he not have? He doesn't. He doesn't have Beyond 20 installed. God, guys, I have to do this old fashioned. He's a +8. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 stabs with his katana. 19 and 23.
Both of those are gonna hit, but we are going to. I'm gonna use the reaction of the middle guy. Let me make sure I get this name right. So, unwavering intercession. When he sees a fiend within 5 feet hit with an attack, this one is going to take the damage instead.
Okay.
So, yep.
And then for the punch, it'll be a dirty 20. The first hit, that is going to hit the other guy,
Mm-hmm.
is 11 damage.
Okay. Oh, this is so nice. You just put in a number and you click damage, and it just does all the deductions for you.
So good.
This is beautiful.
Second hit is 11 damage.
Okay.
And final hit is 13 damage. Good rolls.
Damn. Yeah. I would say so. All right.
He's gonna maintain his post. Just chill out there.
Okay. And then next up, Kylie.
I'm gonna shoot the one that Everett was walloping on.
The one that he tried to womp on, or the one that just took all the damage?
The one that is directly in front of him.
Oh, that one. Okay. Good.
Assuming
he
he's
is
still
he is still
on the
up, and
far right.
he is buffed though, like not by a lot,
Okay.
but
Okay. Advantage for being hidden. Assuming they can't see me. I don't remember what I rolled, but I'm sure it was at least an 18.
they can't see you.
I actually think, now that I think about it, let me just double check for my own. God, I can never remember where anything's at now. I think I actually have. Yeah, so you get reliable talent at a much earlier level now as a rogue, which is
Yeah, that's crazy.
freaking awesome. I think it's like level 8 or 7. It's either 7 or 8. It's between evasion and then the level 8 ability, so that's cool. 25 to hit.
Jeez, guys. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Helps when you have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be piercing damage, I believe. Let me just double check.
Oh, I didn't think about. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. He resists. What does he resist?
He resists, I think, piercing and something else, right?
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Fire.
None of
Immune
that.
to
Does any of
fire,
that
I
count
thought.
with Everett? Is Everett just like punching and stuff,
Let me check his damage types
or is that
here.
bludgeoning?
Katana
Punching,
would be
bludgeoning?
slashing.
Well, the other thing too is I don't know if they changed it, but monks also have magical fist after a certain level.
Yeah,
which
I'm
might-
looking for that.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That make it easier then. Although I would just have to go halfway up to max HP. So
yeah, he can change. Oh, he changed his damage to something at some point. Do you remember
Oh
what
yeah,
element
yeah.
he chose?
I think it was like thunder or something like. It was either like lightning or
no, it
lightning or
was
thunder.
necrotic. I think it was necrotic because that hits. It's fine.
Okay. Because he spends a key point to do that, so I think he did that. Hey, leave that alone.
So his damage was good. It was just necrotic damage, so therefore
Yes.
no
Yes.
resistances. All right. So piercing though would be resisted.
Yep. And it is. That's a good roll. 31 damage.
31 damage. Oh my god. All right. How do you want to end this guy?
Just after this weird baby abomination on a horse it's reeling back from one of the necrotic, nasty, icky blows, and Kylie's just going to shoot it right through the side of the neck and take its basically vocal cords out.
Well, it can't
So
use
it
its
can't
vocal
even.
cords, but still, it was.
Well,
It
now
looks
it really can't.
bloody and great. Yeah. All right. This guy then, despite being buff because he was awaiting ruined, he is down. I'm just gonna, I think, do it this way.
He doesn't have to wait anymore. He's ruined.
Well,
Yep. Hey.
I will also bonus action hide.
Okay. Yep.
It's a 17 because reliable talent makes it a 10 plus 7.
All right.
That is all.
Jeez. All right. 2 good turns at first. Next is going to be Norm, but he is just tending to the pony, far off away from battle. So I'm gonna go to the next person. This winged devil woman. She does not like that you dropped one of her minions. So she is going to make a move this time. Let's see, can't I click this and make a? There it is, perfect. But since she can't quite see where you are anymore, because that arrow came from, somewhere off to the right, and now you're hidden away in bushes and stuff. She's going to take her longbow and she will try to make an attack first on the owlin that's flying above and far out of reach of her minions. So she will fire her longbow. And that's going to be. I wish you guys could see through. 19 to hit. Did that hit your owlin?
It's meets it, beats it, right?
Meets it, beats it. Okay.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and throw up a shield.
Okay. Sounds good. So the damage.
And owls eat weird things.
You're going to take, well, after your shield, it's 10 piercing damage. So whatever shield does to that, halves it.
It would negate, it would raise the AC, right? So it wouldn't take any damage.
Oh, it won't take any damage. Oh, that's beautiful.
Right?
Never mind.
It just
Fantastic.
raises the AC.
So that shot does not matter then. All right. She will try to take a second attack at you, though. Angry,
Okay.
the first one missed. Oh my god. It was a 10. So that arrow, she is so blinded by rage and the initial frustration of trying to get her bumbling minions to train and practice, and now you guys coming in, and she's just all flustered. And so the arrow whizzes by you into the darkness. For her last shot, she will not try to hit you. She will try to hit somebody else. She will try to hit the person who scared her minions. So she's going to try to shoot Eagle Wind. All right. Oh my god, a 10.
Misses.
I feel like my rolls are coming back now. This is my really poor. I keep rolling 3s and stuff.
Just roll through it.
Uh-huh.
The worse you roll now, the better you'll roll soon.
That's it. You're right.
Okay,
well, she is very frustrated, but that is going to end her turn. And now Eaglewind, it is you.
You guys think I can use Toll the Dead right next to?
Yeah, it's just a save, right? There's no like
The
disadvantage.
save. But I was wondering because of the range aspect. It's not like it's disadvantage, so I don't even know how you would do that.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of
advantage
range.
on a wisdom save.
You're
Yeah,
thinking
like
of a range attack and then attack
yeah, exactly.
roll. No, you're fine.
Cool.
I'd say.
Let's do Toll the Dead on the. I like the word, the synonymous baby abomination. I'm just kidding. That's not. Those are not synonymous. Synonymous words.
All right, the one in front of you.
In front of me. Yes.
Yeah, what does Toll the Dead do again?
Toll the Dead means that whenever your frightened characters, and I think it's the end of this turn, my turn,
Mm-hmm.
if they made ability checks or attack rolls, they would have disadvantage, and they cannot move closer to the source of their fear.
Okay. So you're just maintaining
They
the
have to move
Toll the
lateral
Dead
or
from last
away.
time.
Yeah, it's maintained from my transformation. I don't think I
Okay.
narrated this, but necrotic shroud means that Eagle's eyes are transformed into pools of darkness, and he has these flightless wings sprout from his back. Flightless, so
Okay.
vestigial.
Interesting look. Do I get any saving throws against that, or am I just frightened?
Yeah, you had a saving throw that
Oh.
was, I think, failed. It was a wisdom, no,
Right.
charisma save.
Yeah.
It was like a DC 8 plus proficiency and wisdom modifier, I think.
Okay.
So, or maybe, yeah.
So, okay, help me out. So I failed before, and you're doing Toll the Dead, which
So
doesn't
right
damage me,
now,
but
Toll the Dead is just going to
uh,
be a wisdom save.
a wisdom save from my
Yeah,
guy. Okay.
or me.
But my
Display that.
fear. Okay, never mind. I'll roll the wisdom save.
Fear is gone
It's
at the end
gonna
of his turn.
be
Right. Okay.
correct, yeah.
Wisdom save for them. It's gonna be a +1. So let's just.
DC's 14.
5.
Okay, so that fails. Does he have missing hit points, or is he full
He
health?
does, because he
Oh,
chose
he
to
was
absorb
just
the hit
yep.
points.
He just
Yeah.
absorbed the other guy's blow. Okay. So it's a D12. A couple D12s, I think. Incoming. I also,
3.
thank God, I do extra damage with Necrotic Shroud. I think it's a D8. Let me verify.
You could.
Was that with your
No,
extra
no,
damage dice? Yeah, 1 and a
no.
2.
D12s, dude. Um, before the transformation ends, I can deal 3 extra necrotic. Okay, so now it's doubled. So 6 necrotic to him.
6 necrotic damage to this guy.
Holy shit.
All right.
Damn.
He is not in good shape. You can't really tell. I think you just see like blood seeping from behind the cherubim mask, even though it's like emotionless here, being a mask.
This is which one?
Yeah, the middle one.
Okay.
But neither of them are having a good time of the two that are standing. All right, so
Are any of the allies? No one's really taken a lot of damage, right?
I
By
think Helga's a little bit damaged.
your standards, Helga's taking a lot of damage, but she's fine.
Yeah, you guys are pretty good.
Oh, well.
But
Okay.
who knows? We'll see how this goes. So
I won't heal yet. I will
Okay.
save my spell slot.
very good.
I can do that. I can do a bonus action spell because I used a cantrip, Toll the Dead.
All right, let's see.
But I will wait.
We're gonna hit with some glaives. So and they're gonna kind of stay in formation. And so the first one there, that's like muddied and does not have a horse, is gonna go for Helga. Right in front of him. So with his Hell Guilt Glaive, it's gonna be let's see, this and then +8. Oh my god, a 9.
Oh man,
Sorry.
that misses.
Oh, surprise! All right.
Trent's back.
Unperturbed, he tries to stab you again with his glaive.
I mean, they were practicing for a reason, right?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
They're really bad at what they do. Really bad. Okay. Well, at the very least, the nightmare that he's on. No, he's not a nightmare. No, he can't. He's not gonna hurt you. You're good. You're safe. Moving on to the other American. Same thing. 2 glaive stabs. So a 15. 15 hit you, Brad?
Sorry. Yes, it does.
Ah, it does. Okay. About damn time. Okay.
Down.
That's gonna be uh okay. He's also gonna make this as a bonus action. I forgot that he has that ability. So that'll give him another chance to. Well, he'll be able to stab you twice then after this. Yeah. So he is a devil of a CR 6 or greater that's within 60 feet of him. Okay. It's going to be 1d10 plus 4. 7 points of damage. Piercing damage.
Piercing. Okay.
Okay. And that's as a bonus action. So now he'll do his 2 regular stabs. Because he's not going to. He saw how poorly the await ruin method worked for his buddy, so he will not be doing that. He will just be attacking. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to do 1d10 plus 4. 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 1 final stab. Wait, it's a plus. What did I say? Plus 8. So that is going to hit you with a 20.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so 1d10 plus 4. 13. And it's not over
13.
yet, Brad. Because now he is on a mounted unit. So he is going to have his nightmare, pseudo nightmare, try to kick you. Okay. Oop. All right, let's see. With hooves. Roll to hits. Okay, I don't think you can see it, but it's an 8. So it's going to miss. They're not real horses, and so they are struggling to hit you. And that's it, because the other nightmare, I mean, his rider is just lying on him dead. So it is just kind of like, again, using its hooves to scoop at the ground, not really doing much of anything. And we're at Widget.
All right, I will see that the middle one has taken a bit of damage, and I'll try and pile onto that. So I'll take a shot at him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Let me roll that. 17.
That does hit.
So 8 piercing, and then
Yep.
I will shoot him again.
Oh, you don't have to. The
Oh.
first hit obliterates him.
Oh, okay. Can I channel the second shot to the guy to the left then?
I think that's totally fair.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's not frightened, is he? I will No, that'll be my turn.
Wait, was that 7 damage?
Yeah, 7 piercing.
Okay. He's in bad shape. All right, and Helga, you are in prime position.
Helga's gonna finish the job, man.
Yeah, I hope so.
She just wanted the horse. She didn't want none of this violence. Right. Swing with the hammer number 1. Woof. That was a 9.
That is gonna miss. Got over eager.
All right. 18.
That one does hit.
All right. I just separate this damage out. Okay, so 14 bludgeoning damage and 2 force damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
She's just gonna wind up the hammer like she's playing. She's imagining playing the groundhog game back at the
Okay.
fairgrounds, and she misses the
Mhm.
first one. She's real upset. She winds up again, and when she hits him, it does the stereotypical bonk noise. And then little stars start rotating around his head. And he goes,
Very fun.
ugh, and then falls down.
He's back down into
Kerplunk.
the mud, where he belongs.
Yeah.
Does that
And
end your turn?
then I think it is. Let me double check. What's Demon Lady doing looking like? She just attacked Widget, didn't she?
She did. Yep.
How far away is she? Or how high up in the air is she, should I say?
She's just hovering. I don't think she's actually
Okay.
up in the air.
Perfect. Bonus action, I will move Hunter's Mark to her. And then I will start stomping my way over there.
All right. Nice.
And that's my turn.
All right. Well, actually, it's your turn again because now it's Everett's turn. Probably
Great.
give you control of his token.
He is gonna just
You can control him now.
run on up and do some punching.
Okay.
Okay, first one's a 15 to hit.
That misses.
All right, second one's also gonna miss. And the last one is also gonna miss.
Okay.
Great turn.
Hmm. All right. Okay. Kylie, it is your turn.
Hello, Trent. ODM.
Uh-huh.
So I have a context question because I was not here for first session. These nightmares,
Mhm.
are they important to the park? Are we collecting
Yeah,
them?
you need
Because
to recover them. And yeah, so they're not hurting you anymore. It seems like they only were attacking when they had a rider, and now they're just acting like living mechanical horses.
but the park wants them for whatever reason, whether it's for
Neat.
like some sort of Ferris wheel or whatever,
A
right?
carousel,
It's an
but
attraction.
yeah, the night
Carousel.
merry-go-round.
I'm going to
Blow them up.
act like I'm going to act like, especially that last one, because this last one on the end did not have a horse because it got booted off of it.
Right.
So, because this is it's also like this is all fluid, right?
Mhm.
So, the idea is that Kylie is going to go up like she was going to shoot the one that Helga had just smashed into the dirt, and since it's lower,
Hmm.
she's acting like she's going to aim at that one, but she's
Okay.
actually going to shoot the actual nightmare next to it, try and shoot it in the head to kill it.
You shoot the nightmare in the head? Okay.
Yep. If you would like me to make a deception check,
Hmm.
that is something I can also do.
I mean, I don't think you can make any deception checks. The nightmare is like barely aware of you. It's
Here's the other
just
question: is who
I
can even
meant,
see you?
yeah, well, I meant more deception for the party's sake. Like,
Oh.
Helga's sure not looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm following. Never mind. I was confused for a second, but I now understand.
Yep.
Yeah, you were in the heat of battle, and yeah, I totally get it. You can try to
Yeah, it was the heat of battle. I was trying to.
roll a deception check.
Okay. Yeah, there's still a couple people there too. Like obviously, like half the party's in the front, but half the party's still in a good spot.
Yeah, I would say maybe it'll be Eagle
This-
Wind and Widget that you'll have to.
Let's see
convince.
if I need reliable talent. Nope.
No, that's
I won.
beautiful. Yeah, it's dark. There's a bunch of little like floating fireflies and things. A lot's going on. Honest mistake, really. So go
Yeah.
ahead. Shoot the nightmare.
Okay. 18 to hit the nightmare.
That just meets it because it has animated armor AC.
Jesus Christ. Things are tanky. Nope, not that dice. 25.
25 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yeah, this thing is like falling apart. It's still standing, but it is shaking. Like panels have fallen off. It is looking really, really bad.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Uh, in addition to the deception check, she'll go, fuck, and then just run over here. She'll say that and just say, sorry. Run 20 feet up and go hide in this bush up here.
Love it. All right.
25.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Bonus action hide, 25. All good.
Okay. Norm is still tending to the horse, which means we get to Devil Lady's turn. Okay. To change a weapon, can that just happen at the start of a turn? As like an extra action? To switch from her longbow to her long sword, or is that like a thing that does it eat up an attack?
Okay, so I think per the rules,
Mhm.
I want to say it's actually an action, but
Okay.
I've always made it so that as long as you're not abusing it, like you can do it as part of your movement or almost like a free action. As long as someone's not like weapon swapping to like exploit something, basically.
Right,
I've
right.
always just kind of been like, yeah, you can switch weapons, it's fine.
Okay.
They also might have changed it in the new edition. I'm not 100% sure on that.
You could always make
Right.
it cost a reaction or a bonus action, right? A reaction sounds.
She has
Pretty
3
fair.
attacks. I'm cool burning through one to I mean, you guys you came in and what in 2 turns wiped out her 3 minions pretty easily. So, I would say she's a little flustered. She sort of pulls out her longsword, but it's an awkward movement. But now she has it. And she will swing at this other baddie that's facing her, Helga. Wing with the longsword. It's going to be a 21.
Oh yeah.
All right. It's going to do 6 points of slashing damage. He's only going to use it with one hand, too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more like a finesse thing for her. Plus you take some poison damage as well. You're gonna take oh my god.
Poison damage
19
bad?
points of poison
Jesus.
damage. Jeez. Because she's a hellish weapon. Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
going
so-
to use a stone's endurance to reduce that. 12 plus 3. Okay, reduce by 9, so 10 poison damage. Ouchie.
Ouchie.
Dude, I hear you.
All right. We keep going right on through. It is now you, Eagle Wind.
Nice. Yep. Toll the Dead.
Oh wait, that was just one slash, wasn't it? I'm not gonna hit you again.
No.
I forgot. I moved on. Let's keep
you
going.
can hit Everett if you really don't want to kill.
Yeah, I
both
feel
of them.
safer hitting Everett. Let's just do that. He has all of his HP. He can take a hit. No, you know what? No. I wasn't paying attention. This is a good DM lesson. It's you, Eagle Wind. Go ahead.
My turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. How do I want to heal?
I'm gonna suplex you.
I'm gonna use
Squirmy?
Blends in.
Little squirmy squirm worm? That's what you're
Healing
missing.
Hands, which is
All this fun.
an ASMR
It's
feature.
called what hands?
Healing Hands.
Healing hands. All right.
And so I'm going to touch myself and regain 3d4.
Yeah, you will.
Damn, that's a good touch.
So, yeah. Wait. Hold on. How do I... I'll just roll. That's not rolling. It's not built-in rolling. Eight. Okay. Let's see here. Trying to figure out. It shouldn't be Disciple of Life. I think it's spells. So I don't think I get to add my proficiency.
You have the reroll feat though, right? For like the ones on healing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something else, right?
Yeah, the healer's feat will allow you to reroll ones on healing spells. I think
Okay,
you're talking about like
it's a
a
feature.
subclass.
Battle medic, yeah. Healing whenever roll a die to determine number of HP. But it's only applied to a spell or battle medic benefit feat,
Oh, since this is
Yeah,
innate.
this one's not one of those two. Yeah, it isn't a spell. But I think I will use a spell. I'm quite hurt. So let's heal my 8. I guess that was my magic action. So I'll have to be another time. Oh boy.
How much you healed me for 8, Brad? Thank you.
Okay. But I don't burn spell slots on that, so it's okay. And I'm gonna hang back and next to Hephaestus widget.
beneath Widget. I think he's like 15 feet up in the air, but yeah.
Oh, underneath
Hmm.
him. I'll hang out next to and underneath.
Mhm.
And my turn.
Okay. Now I gotta click through all the dead Merrigans. The nightmares aren't doing anything right now. Not even the one that was badly battered. It is still just acting like a horse or trying its best to. And now we're at Widget.
All right, I will just fly out to the side here a little bit, and I will take 2 more attacks. $24 to hit.
She is going to wait a second. Let me think. Nope, she will not do anything. She will take that blow.
So 10 piercing.
10 piercing. Okay. It kind of breaks a little bit. Like this is like a crossbow or something to use, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It kind of breaks a little bit against her armor, but still lands it.
Well, I'm locked in. We'll try it again.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't see it. It's
26 to hit.
26.
And
Jeez. Yeah.
14 piercing.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
I will also use my bonus action. She will need to make a strength save.
Okay. Let me take a look.
DC is 16.
I thought I clicked it. I'm not hearing any sound effects though. Okay, it's not going through. I'm just gonna roll. It's gonna be this plus 4.
Okay.
Hey, 24.
Well, she succeeds.
Okay, good.
So nothing happens.
She's happy about that.
That'll be it.
Okay. All right, Helga.
All right. You know what? You love it. You start swinging the hammer.
All right.
It's 18 to hit.
18 to hit. It normally would, but she is going to use her reaction to parry that move.
What a bitch.
I know.
And then attack number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was a 20.
Is it 20?
9. No, it misses.
Oh, okay.
It was on the 20 and then it went and then landed on 2.
Got it.
Yeah, that's I don't think I have any bonus actions. Nope. That's it.
Okay.
Now Everett's gonna try and redeem himself.
Yep.
Not yet. Oh, 17.
That's going to miss.
There's a dirty 20.
That one will hit.
Right.
And he's necrotic. Yeah, okay.
Yes. It'll be 8 points of necrotic damage, and I'm gonna spend a key point.
Do it.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna spend a focus point and
That's
force
fine.
her to make a Constitution saving throw 15.
Okay, would this be considered is this hang on. A saving throw based on against a spell or other magical effect?
It is not.
Okay. Is it con?
Yep.
Ooh, 26. 18
Yeah.
plus 8.
That saves.
All right.
She is not stunned. Yeah, that's it for Everett.
Kylie.
Unfortunately, that horse didn't die.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. A little sad because of that. I'm going to shoot the Araness. Or whatever this demon lady is.
Could be that.
Yeah. I'm going to go pew pew, except it's just one.
Okay.
Where did that? Apparently that is gone now. Oh, Jesus. Well, don't need to roll damage. Because that's 20.
Ooh.
How you doing, crits? Double
Uh,
dice? Roll twice?
yeah. The whatever the Barlow's way was. We'll keep it consistent.
I don't know what he does.
It was I know I roll crits so rarely that I don't. I think
Yeah,
it's,
you're the wrong person to ask.
I think we always left it up to the player. Either
yeah. I'll let you decide.
roll the dice twice or double the dice.
I'm gonna roll the dice twice because it's gonna be stupid. Because base is 66,
Hmm.
so it's 12d6 plus 4. So I'll roll 12d6 plus 4.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
6 points of damage.
I wish that would have been the horse. Jesus.
Oof. Oof. Wait, you're not magical, right?
Yeah, it is piercing, so yeah, probably
Okay.
reduced, but
So, okay, yep. We'll just bounce back a tiny little bit. Still,
and then
heck of a shot.
on that attack, I will use the weapon mastery feat Vex. If you hit a target with a pistol, deal damage to it. You advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn. So
Hmm.
I have advantage on her, and now that I'm out of hiding, I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll basically run out and act like I'm essentially starting to run this way just to, be another target on the field, essentially.
Okay, so
And
you're not
be,
hiding.
be
You are.
correct. I am not
Okay.
hiding. I take off my little
Hmm.
ninja. Intentionally becoming visible to create another target on the field and another target that just blasted the shit out of her.
Yeah. Yep.
And then bonus action, because I can, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move another 30 feet over here. So just zip. That's all.
Oh man, you were being. Okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
like that.
so yep, move 30 feet essentially, bonus action dash 30 feet.
Norm. Let's see. Isn't Norm a paladin or something?
I believe so, yeah.
If you guys want to pretend Norm's around you and use up a healing spell or something on somebody, I'd be fine with that. Just so we're not feeling like he's totally useless.
I'm assuming
You can run.
Helga's hurting if it's a one-touch spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to half.
Yeah,
E-
she kind of
e-
bounced back a bit.
Eagle
Eagle wins a little rough.
is healing himself, but he wants to heal by healing other people. He can heal himself as well.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, you get healing when you heal people?
blessed
I can't.
healer.
Oh, yeah. What's
So
Barlow's got?
that's fun.
Oh, he only has
So,
second level spells. Is that right? Must
Paladin.
be. Yeah. Uh, see, first level cure wounds. 2d8 plus 2.
Hmm.
Are you saying to use a spell slot, DM?
Yeah, use a spell slot still.
Okay.
It's evening. You guys are gonna have a long rest here soon anyway, so I don't feel bad heating up any of their stuff.
Okay. You heal 9.
Minute blinds. Why? Oh shit! That's a weird thing I just learned.
Hmm.
If you click a D&D Beyond, if you click on the like you're gonna do damage or heal, you can mouse wheel, and it changes that number.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The fuck?
Yeah, I never knew that.
I accidentally oops! I just damaged myself 9. Okay,
Hmm.
9 what's healing? Great.
All right.
Helga is not pleased with this interaction, but it takes place anyway.
Norman just zooms up on his little tank jet, just bzzz, and just here you go. Bzzz. Like and it's like completely uncomfortable. It's like getting sprayed with a fucking spray bottle. Just missed.
Poetic
Just on the
justice
back of
then
your head.
for
Just
Helga.
yep.
Hmm.
And then he's right back to wherever he was at, or wherever.
All right.
Jesus Christ, he's got some fucking AC.
All right, so it is. He does. He really does. I'm glad he's not here to absorb attacks. But you, I think, definitely with that display and dealing all that damage and your little zipping around, I would agree that you pissed her off. So she will eat an attack
Perfect.
to switch to her longbow again because she's kind of pinned up there. And she's going to try to shoot it at you.
Yeah.
Twice, both times.
Okay.
First time is 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you're going to take 11 piercing
Uh-huh.
and the poison. Okay.
Okay. I will
Let's see.
uncanny dodge
Oh,
as
okay.
well.
The poison.
Poison is 15.
So total is what, 26?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So use my reaction, but I reduce it by half for that attack. Let me make sure nothing's changed. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack roll, use reaction to half the damage. Okay. So 26 to
Oh.
13.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: you have to succeed on. I didn't see this. I'm learning things as I go. You have to succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
Oh, I'm fucked. I have no constitution. Let me double check that this is. Yep. Well, it's positive. Hey, that's a good roll.
Hey,
19.
okay. You are not poisoned.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But she's gonna do it
Well,
again, though.
She's definitely gonna do it again. She has her bow out, and she's very mad at you. So fires again. That's a 17. Does that hit you? That's not hit you.
My AC is 18. So just
Hey, all right.
barely.
You are good. And she is now also looking at her bow frustratedly, realizing that she has lost her ability to parry. So going to Eagle Wind.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You want me to retroactively make this con saving throw, by the way?
Nah. It's all right.
You'll get next time, champ.
Yeah, she still has quite a bit of HP.
Aaronese are nasty.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty brutal.
She's a tough girl.
It's one of the demons you guys fought in the meat grinder.
Oh, yeah.
Those are level 20 characters.
Eagle Wind runs up behind Helga, seeing that she's either bloodied or close to bloodied. And like in Battlefield, when you're just repairing a tank while the tank is just fighting, he's gonna use his healer's kit. So like just amidst the entire battle and everything. Since last week I gave myself 10 healer's kits. That's a GP of 50. So
Sure.
we
that's fine.
talked about
Mhm.
using those.
That's good.
So yeah, I use it because let's see here.
You just like pull out some pressure dressing and staple it to the back of her head.
Because I have my background as a hermit, I have healer's feet. So a battle medic, utilize action. I can expend the use of a healer's kit and tend to a creature within 5 feet. Creature can expend one of its HP dice, and then I roll that die. Creature gains a number of HP equal to the roll plus 3. It also works with a feature in my life domain, cleric. A feature called. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. I added those items that I didn't have, the magic items. I did 3 different necklaces. So I did the periapt of health and wound closure. So 2 items that you guys were telling me about. And then I also did the necklace of prayer beads. But one of the benefits in wound closure, natural healing boost whenever you roll a HP die to regain hit points, I double the number of the hit points it restores. So what is Helga's class and
Hey, Ranger, it's a D10.
D10? All right, so it's going to be
That's just the thing right here.
a D10 times 2 plus 3 as well. So it's 12 plus 3. So you gain 15 hit points.
Nice.
I also gain some. I think it's. Let's see here. Blessed Healer. Oh, that is a spell. Okay, so I don't get that. Although I do have a magic action healing word. Those are bonus actions. Sorry, not magic action, but bonus action. What am I saying?
Am I reading that periapt of wound closure right? Does it make it so you can't fail a death save?
I think it's right.
Yeah, I think it's like once.
Like ever? It says
You-
while
a
wearing
day.
this pendant, whenever you make a death saving throw.
You pretty much you can't fail on a rolled death save, but somebody can come up and stab you in the neck twice, from what I
Oh.
understand.
Huh. So you're kind of auto stabilized in a way?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
For an uncommon, that's pretty good. I mean, it takes attunement. Okay, so yeah, for my bonus action, I want to. This is another weird one. Can I use healing word on myself?
I don't see why not.
It's a range 60 feet. It's just me making an enchantment spell at myself, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Go ahead.
You pull out like a little pocket mirror and look at yourself and give yourself a little inspirational healing word.
Yeah,
So if you're
like a
invisible, can you
mirror.
not be healed by that spell? It says that you can see, so maybe
That
not.
you can see. Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
not.
I think you can see yourself.
So I'm just using it at first level. All right, so 2d4 plus my modifier. Six plus wisdom is 3. That's 9. And then life domain. Spell you cast with a spell slot to a creature. Additional 2 plus the spell slot level, so 3, so 9 turns into 12. Other than myself, I can't use that. I get all these like bonus bonuses to like healing. So just running through everything, seeing if I apply it or not. Okay, so I think it's just 12, but that's pretty good for a healing word. Holy shit. So 15 to Helga, 12 to me, and I will. Wait, I can't use all that. I can move forward that much.
Isn't that where that rule comes into play, though? You can't cast a leveled spell unless your action is a cantrip.
So
From what I
it was a bonus action,
was
and
your
my
action?
action was a healer's kit.
Yeah, see, there's he's use
Oh,
spell.
gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
So totally legitimate. And that's my turn.
All right. Widget.
Oh, okay. Well, um, after seeing Helga take some damage, but seeing them also get healed, I can stay back. So I'm going to swing out a little bit further, and I'll be closer to the ground now, just to give myself a line of sight. And I will take a couple more shots.
Okay.
Dang, 27.
Yep.
12 piercing.
So again, kind of her armor's pretty tough.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll do it again. Another one.
Yeah.
We'll do 13 piercing.
Nice.
And then I'll have her make another strength save.
Okay. This is not. Wait, this is not magical.
I think it would be considered magical.
Okay.
It's
so
the
she'll have advantage
telekinetic
on
feat.
it. Oh, right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't roll for those things. Okay. It'll be a +4 again. Let's see. Let's add advantage. Oh.
So that fails.
Okay.
So she'll just be pushed
Fails.
5 feet, like one up, one right, away from Helga and that character I can't remember the name of. Yep.
No one ever can.
Everett. Hi, Everett.
That's it.
Right. Yep. Helga.
Whenever it talks, I think he like pushes his sunglasses, like
Uh-huh.
the nerd thing.
Helga's gonna believe it or not, she's getting a little annoyed. She can't hit this lady with her hammer. Take a step forward and do some more swinging.
Mm-hmm.
What is her mod? 7. Yes.
He's got to channel that contest or like the festival game winning energy.
Gonna miss?
Miss.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh.
Well, she's swinging, not hitting
Mhm.
anything. Everett's gonna do.
Oh
the
yeah,
same.
you guys did.
What was that, Brad?
He froze.
Oh.
Well, look at him. He's staring right at us.
All right.
All right. There you
21
go.
to hit.
She wishes she could parry, but she cannot.
Miss and another hit.
Yep. Give me
Is
that necrotic damage.
8 plus. And
Oof.
great. That's 13 damage total for both those hits.
No.
Not
No.
great.
But every last
Guys,
point
you should have
does
really should
hit
let
her.
someone else play this character.
Brad is still frozen.
Just looks like he's like
Um,
so enamored by what's going on. He's just like,
Yeah.
bye bye.
oh, bye, Brad.
I don't know if Everett has. Oh, he used his bonus action
Hmm.
punching. Yeah, that's it for Everett.
Okay. Kylie.
She is going to brace herself, take careful aim, bonus action steady aim, and shoot the demon lady.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling the dice. Oh, that's a 1. Oh, that's trash. How's a 12?
It's not work.
Damn.
Whizzes right past her. It's dark. She was
Okay.
kind of pushed back into the underbrush by Widget's move, so.
That's all. I got 1 attack.
Okay.
I can't move because I use steady aim.
Ah, I see. Gotcha. It's Norm again. I'm not going to give him a turn this time. It's her turn. And she has her bow, and she's happy with her bow, and she will unload all 3 attacks. The first one will be at Widget, though.
Ooh.
Just a clarifying thing, because I know there's something and I don't know quite how it works.
Mhm.
Is there a penalty? Is it like a disadvantage if you're using a ranged weapon within people that are in melee, or is it like if you're only shooting the people that are in melee with you? Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that works, but I know that there's some kind of mechanic there.
I thought if they're like within 5 feet of the target, if they're engaged with somebody else within 5 feet of them, you get that sneak attack, right?
No, I'm not talking about sneak attack.
not
There's
sneak attack. It's just like, am I at a disadvantage because people are right up on me as I'm trying to shoot
Oh,
yeah.
big distance.
yeah,
shots.
the 5-foot thing. You need like crossbow expert or whatever to shoot within melee range or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it's.
But what if the target isn't one of the melee targets?
I've never heard of anything like that.
Yeah, let me.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Billy?
I'm sorry, I have been like 0% listening to this conversation.
Isn't there something to where if you're using a ranged weapon and there's people within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage? Is that just for the people within 5 feet of you, or is that any attacks that that creature would make? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. I also do not know, but I know what you're talking about.
I'll get it really quick. If you want to kill us in the meantime, though, go for a trend.
No, I don't mind. We can say that, especially if there's like 2 of you on me. I think it makes sense if that was a bit of pressure, and she was just pushed back too.
You have
Okay.
disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see
Yep.
you and who isn't incapacitated.
Okay. I know there'll be a tax opportunity, but she is going to push up from the ground, and she's going to fly 20 feet into the air.
Perfect. Smack him.
Both characters will take an attack opportunity.
Sentinel.
I don't have Sentinel, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, stop her
Everett
from
has
flying. There you go.
I made that up.
Surprising to nobody. That's a miss for Helga.
Oh man.
That'd be cool if it was
Hey.
Sentinel.
Everett's gonna do another stunning strike.
That's still
Oh,
necrotic,
get him.
right?
It is still necrotic.
Yeah,
I'll give you
that'd be
damage here.
cool.
Nice.
Ten points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
And it is a con save for stunning strike.
Okay. And that is not a spell or magical effect. All right,
Nope.
so just straight up con
Just get punched
save.
real hard.
Yeah, 11. So she's gonna fail that.
Hey, she is
Ooh.
stunned. On a failed
Okay.
save, she is stunned until the start of next turn.
Is she on the ground also?
Yeah, I
Did
guess
she
she comes
fall?
crashing down. I don't think she'd be
Mm.
stunned in the air, right?
Well, you're not flapping your
I
wings, right?
would not think so, but I guess it also depends on how she's.
Is it
I assume
magical
she's
or
flying.
non-magical flight?
Right.
Yeah, I'll play it like this. I think it's funny, like imagining her like trying to push up from the ground, and he just like smacks her down again, and she just like like never makes it like even 5 feet off the ground. Uh, yeah, her turn's done. Eagle Wind.
Hmm.
Fuck her up, Eagle Win.
Yeah,
Attack
you get
rolls now
advantage
have
now, right? From
advantage.
stunned.
Yeah.
Attack
Yeah.
rolls, which is why I need her to do a wisdom save with Toll the Dead. um,
She'll automatically fail strength or dex saves if you have any of those.
Yeah.
oh, I do. Entangle.
yeah.
Let's
You just-
stop her from moving. The stunned.
I mean,
Some,
Don't
D-
trap
Move
everybody
everybody.
else.
Kylie avoided poisoned. Is that correct? With the longbow
Mhm.
attack?
Yep.
Okay, so
yeah, the
not
poison condition.
Okay. I mean, guiding bolt. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah, I have some uses
Mm.
without spell slots for Circle of Stars Druid. Yeah, so I'll just cast that. I'll cast Guiding Bolt at first level. Let me share that. Oops. And then it's advantage, but the first one was better. So 21 to hit.
Yep.
Nice. So it does 13 radiant
Okay.
and 3 necrotic from my
Okay.
necrotic shroud transformation.
Nice. Wait, hang on. Oh no, I'm right. I'm in the right place. Damage. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The next attack roll made against her before
Mhm.
the end of my next turn has advantage. So I
Okay.
guess even if she unstuns before the end of my next turn,
Mm-hmm.
or I guess it's the next attack roll, so it only applies to the very next attack roll. Okay. We'll see. Little dim light glittering around her.
Widgets. She's looking rough, by the way.
I'll take a couple more shots. I'll go in the air,
Super
kind of
rough.
above. I'll go above
Mhm.
Eagle Wind, just to try to get a line between these two.
Yep.
That sounds like a cruising altitude term or something, like above Eagle Wind.
So
like
22 for the first one, or 11. Yeah, 22 for the first one.
Uh-huh. And then you'll
11
get
piercing.
for that one.
And then that'll hit. Well, let's go for a crit then. All right. So a 28 on the second one, and 13. So 24 piercing damage total.
And reduced a bit. Okay.
No, I
Helga.
won't do
Oh,
anything
no,
with my
so-
bonus. Never mind.
Okay. Go ahead, Helga. Also, sorry guys, I'm coughing so much. I have like an ear infection or something, and that's what the doctor says is causing my like cough. It's just this nonstop dry cough. So forgive me.
How dare you be sick?
Yeah.
I know.
I say I am always have a dry throat and I'm always coughing for it. So
Okay.
I get it. Okay, first attack at advantage.
How does that
Finally hit this
spread
time.
from ear to ear contact? What the heck, Trent? What are you doing in your downtime?
I think Trent cursed you, Billy. Oh,
There's
there
a
you go.
crit.
One.
Hey.
Okay, I think I have to look. Sorry, I have to think I meant to look at this. I'm pretty sure I do extra damage somewhere for a crit.
Wait, why is it 2d20? What?
Because she's stunned. That advantage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep.
Is it a
Like-
feat?
I think there's, what is it, Smasher?
It's not that one.
Hmm.
Is it a heavy weapon
Oh.
master or great weapon master? Oh, I've also forgot to be added 3 damage for that. Not that I've hit more
Oh.
than once.
It might be. It used to be like if you killed something or had a crit, you could use your bonus action to make an extra attack. I think, or something like that.
That sounds
And that
correct.
was a great weapon master feat previously. I think it's
Hmm.
similar.
Hmm.
It just uses a proficiency mod instead of a +10 static, and then a negative to hit.
Here we go. Immediately after you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1. You can make 1 attack with the same weapon as a bonus action.
Nice.
Okay, no extra damage, but I assume I have to separate out force damage from everything else again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is actually going to be a little bit more. So the force damage is 8.
Okay.
And then okay, so 24, 25, 26, 7, 28. 28 for the bludgeoning damage.
Halved, right?
I'm sorry, 28 plus 4. So 32 for the bludgeoning damage halved. Yep.
Nice.
And
There's a
then,
move.
since I crit,
Right.
gonna do it again. 24.
Okay.
This is just 2d6 plus 1d6 plus 4. So 6 force damage,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to be 10 bludgeoning damage.
Is that reduced or not?
That is before reducing.
Okay.
It'll be 5.
Gotcha. Okay.
What's this gif? Smashing
Okay.
pumpkins.
We are at the top of the round. I'll say honestly, just for like flavor here, um, she's kind of like I want to imagine her kind of crouched on the ground a little bit, like not prone, because I don't want to give her even like have her be in a worse. Oh no, she's stunned. Never mind. She's not doing anything. She's just being stunned and being slapped around. Never mind. No flavor. Nothing. She's just
It has like the little stars around her head, like a Nintendo
right.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're little what is it, like the pentagram stars because she's a
Yeah.
demon.
I was gonna say like little imps.
Oh
Looks
yeah.
like-
Everett's turn though, right?
Yep.
All right. He's gonna start punching this poor demon lady while she's laying on the ground.
Sounds fair.
She deserves it.
Yeah. Kind of a bitch.
All right. 30, 20, 19, 21.
Right.
Those all
It
hit.
all hits, yeah. I don't know if it even matters what the damage is.
30 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. How does I know it's not as satisfying because you're playing as Everett right now and not your character, but how does Everett do this?
Everett is like doing his Everett thing and being a weeb and narrating everything he's doing out loud.
Oh, I like that.
And she starts like flying away. He's like, "Hey, you come back here!" And then like hits her just the right spot, and she like falls down. And then he starts calling all these Dragon Ball Z moves. As he's punching a helpless creature on the ground, doing nothing.
Just yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then he probably still keeps punching her after she's dead. But
Well, I will say that while he's punching her and she's dead, she just starts to like melt away into like black goo and just like there's the smell of sulfur in the air and all that, and it's just and then she's gone until it's just like splat 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 splat. Similarly, the dead Marigans are also going to melt away. Just leaving behind, I don't know if you'd ever want these, but they will leave behind their creepy bronze cherubim masks. So if you ever want a pudgy baby face, those are there, and you are now out of combat.
Oh, dude, absolutely want a chubby baby face mask.
There are 3 of them.
I'll take at least one.
I'll take one.
Okay. Okay.
I will not be partaking in creepy babyface mask.
Everett's a mask guy.
Yeah.
We'll reserve Andrew the right to grab a creepy babyface if he should choose.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle's not interested. He's okay.
Sure. And we'll say that at this point, Moltres will come flying out, and because Moltres, besides seeming to like Norm,
What's a Moltres?
he kind of liked this little mechanical firebird. He did kind of like Helga taking initiative in the beginning. Seemed strong, was like, "Get to my shelter, little birds," and all that. And from what he could see, you seem like a leader, so he is going to go and land on your shoulder again. And if you want to, you can add a Moltres to your inventory. We'll just set up. I don't want to make him a whole character or anything like that, but
Let me see. Yeah, I'll just add a pet.
that sounds good. All right. Also, I will say this: when the Devil Lady dies, the horses that were kind of just like stomping their hooves in the ground, they will now stop moving. You can tell that some sort of magic has lifted from them, and they are now just mechanical, immobile horses.
Is that all of them? It's like all the horses that were missing.
Yep, it's all 4.
All right.
So-
I'm gonna go spray them down.
You can.
Use
Unless
two
someone's trying to
more
make
charges.
unless someone's trying to make a strength check. If it's really, really good, I'll let you carry one, so you can keep more sprays in your bottle.
They're mechanical, right?
They are.
So they have no like biological bits to them, or are they like purely? Do we even know if they're?
They're pretty mechanical. I would say you can tell.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say Norm
Damn
could
it.
run a little scan and be like, "Yep, it's a robot like me."
If they were somewhat biological, I was going to try and drug them, but I can't. So spray, spray, spray. I think Norm is strong. To answer your question, I think.
Helga's strong, but You don't see her willingly going through all that stress to carry it. And this thing's gonna be so fucking heavy.
I lied. Norm is weak as fuck.
Oh,
Like literally like Selfina weak. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I ain't carrying this shit.
okay. You can use the spray.
Chargers.
Carousel horses are commonly 100 pounds. I'd say this one's probably a little heavier because it's not. It actually has like stuff in it, but. All right. Are you keeping track of your charges, by the way? I kind of
I would
forgot
say
already.
if that's the case, Helga can carry all 4 of those fucking things on her back.
Is that true?
She's a Goliath, so
Oh
Wait, hold
yeah,
on.
it's
These things
She
are
has-
horses, right? Can we just ride the one if we really wanted to, or ride them?
they're not animated anymore.
yeah, I think they were being animated by the demons.
Mm-hmm.
What? I can't animate these things. What's going on here?
And if you want to, can you
Yeah.
animate objects?
We had this conversation. It's like a
Yeah.
5th level spell slot.
No, maybe I was just hoping I could like talk to it in a nice way and it would just animate.
That's not quite how it works.
Damn it.
But no, I fully believe that those things are 500 pounds apiece, and
Okay, that's probably
I ain't deal with that. So just shrink them down.
all right. You now have some tiny horses that you can easily load up. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Or do you want to talk to each other? Or I don't know.
Are we just like shoving these little horses in a baggie? Like, or are we just like crawling them around? Like trying to get a visual picture of what we're doing with the horses.
You're each
There's
like
some
holding
there's-
a little horse, like under your
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah, I assume they're like size of like a small dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so much more. It's easy enough to carry.
Mhm.
So we have 4 total.
Yep.
Okay. How many do we need?
4.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
that's convenient. We have 4 now, so suppose we can go back.
How far away is
Yeah, how far away are we?
is Crap Town?
The shanty town?
Shantytown, that's what it's called. Yeah.
I mean it's you're probably like 3 hours away.
And it's like the sun is set at this point, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's I would say that was a pretty both these fights were pretty quick, but I would say that yeah, like sun is setting, like there's still some light in the sky, but it's like evening, like things are winding down. And if you head south, which you kind of have to get there, you're going to hit the carousel anyway. Trying to head to Shantytown.
Did they tell us we have to put these things back on there, or are we just bringing the horses back?
You just return them.
Okay. Just return them to them, or return them to the carousel?
The carousel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the just going to the carousel save us time?
I mean, it's on the way. You might as well just head straight to the carousel.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
and
probably
then-
like 45 minutes away. You didn't go
Oh,
that
that-
deep
that's all.
into the woods.
It is
That's
nighttime. I want to sleep, but I am concerned for other smaller, softer people among us. She looks at Everett. Perhaps we
Yeah,
should find shelter somewhere.
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch, if I'm honest.
Eagle says, "I do have concern." He just accidentally picks up her accent, but he's checking
You're
out the party for he. Yeah, go ahead.
You're so lucky she has an eye intelligence.
And then he is just like asking everyone, anybody needs some wounds tended to, and awaits a response from anyone if they're interested.
How long do we have to get back again?
45
To-
minutes? Is it?
the
Yeah.
Is
carousel.
that considering us holding? I guess they're small, so it doesn't slow us down. But do we want to? Eagle then also ask, do we want to go back to town to spend the night, or we don't want to camp out at the carousel? That sounds.
I am where I sleep right now. But you God, what does an uncivilized person call a civilized person? You soft folk perhaps need roof for the night.
Eagle does like a quick thaumaturgy, change the color of his eyes to like sort of like a dark, like brown, and just like, maybe like a darker, just eye color in general, no white of the eye, and basically that he's kind of animalistic, and he's like, I'll be okay at night. Norman, though, we gotta make sure he has a roof and stays out of the rain, and or else he'll rust up.
Unfortunately, I have tried this. Water does not affect him like you would think.
Yeah, Eagle will laugh at that, but does he?
Are we
An
camping out
episode?
here? Are we camping out the carousel? Are we going back to town?
I would think
I'm
just
good
the
with
carousel.
for now.
Yeah, I would say that while you are deliberating this, these sort of like fiery things, they start to float like steadily. They're not in any rush, but they are like gravitating toward you.
Everything gravitates towards Helga. She ain't worried about it.
Can I like look at the ground, pick up a pebble, and like throw one at it
Sure.
to see what it does?
Like
Do I-
underhand toss or like overhand?
I don't know. Probably overhand. He's used to throwing
Ba-
knives.
Based on the horse encounter, I'm gonna guess overhand.
Yeah. You want me to roll something for that to throw a pebble?
Yeah, I would say so.
Just add dex. I don't think I have
Yeah, that's
proficiency
good.
in rock.
Or like perception if you're trying to like aim. They're pretty small, these things. Like they're tiny.
I'll make sure and I'll take my aim when I throw this rock. So I'll give myself advantage. Oh Jesus. 15.
15. Yeah. We'll say that it flies and it does it hits one of these things.
Mhm.
But honestly, like I don't know. I would call that a small pebble. I would almost think it's like piercing and you throwing it overhand. Like
Uh-huh.
you kind of throw it through this thing, and maybe it like tickles it and does a tiny little bit of damage, but that pebble would probably do 1 point of damage, and it's reduced to like half a point. So I will say this: you hear like giggling.
I would also get a sneak attack since it was at advantage. If it matters.
Sure.
Nice.
You hit it, and it
Giggles.
splits into two, and then giggles in a slightly higher pitched voice.
But is it almost like a replicating cell where it like splits in half and then it becomes like
Yeah.
two?
It's like mitosis.
Okay. That's cool. She just shrugs. I don't know. They're weird.
All right, maybe we go now.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Heading south to the carousel
Onward.
with horses in tow. All right. So,
Are the flames following us like a bunch of
they try to.
degenerates?
They're very slow though, and you kind of see them start to like disappear. Like they kind of flicker in and out of existence. So it's kind of hard to tell, which one's a new one and which one is one that's followed you and all of that. When you come back to the carousel, there's a little more activity there. There are some people that you haven't seen before. There's like another well, when you make your way around the carousel, you'll see that there's another guard. The two that were there before, and then also there is another gentleman that has like some equipment, like a wrench and other.
Yep.
Okay.
You still there, Trent?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I think cut it for a little bit there, but yeah, you're back.
Okay. Oh,
Has
okay.
a
Okay.
wrench. Okay.
No worries. So Helga walked down, so they'll see the horse that, because Helga's, I'm guessing, carrying one of them at least, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And they'll be like, "You found one," and this guy will come rushing over. The guard doesn't really care as much. He's there. He was there more to investigate, and is happy the mystery, I guess, is done. And then this guy will walk over as well to you, and will ask if you would give it to him.
Don't be stupid. I found all horses.
This guy's like, oh, we're not saying that that I found it or anything. You did a nice job. You'll get credit for it, I promise. But I just need to reattach it.
Here you go. No, you said I found one. That is incorrect statement. I found all horses.
I mean, I don't see. And he like looks over at the villager guy who just kind of shrugs, like they just see the one horse under your arm. Does the rest of the party show up?
Hey, dipshit!
Yeah.
Bring horses.
Yeah, I can't use my token.
Oh my god! I thought I reset this and did it properly. It didn't
I
for
was
this
like,
one.
it's like I was gonna go move, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this.
That's fine. Yep. Okay. If I were to drag, I'm just drag another one. Can you move that token of you?
No.
Okay, so it's something that's like in the. Hang on.
My token's
Yeah.
good.
So set the preferences on one, and then go in and set that as a new default.
Right. Okay. So I'll just. Okay. Okay. We'll have that. We'll click this, and we'll click edit. Edit token properties. Use selected token. Save changes. Okay. I'm gonna drag a fresh one over here. Can you move that version of Kylie, or either of them actually at this point?
Yep. I'm good now.
Cool. All right. So presumably you give them the horses. I mean, I don't think you have any need for them unless one of you tried to hide one of the horses. Did Kylie do any? Did Kylie carry a horse?
I'm assuming that Helga's not carrying all 4 of the horses.
Right. I'm just trying to think of who were the strongest ones in your group.
It's definitely not Norm. Kylie would complain about carrying a horse, but she would carry a horse and then also
Okay.
try to fuck with it.
So they get the horses back, and the little mechanic guy though, he does look at the one. And I don't know who's carrying it. The one is just like looks really
Yeah.
really rough, and he's like, oh my god, what happened to this one?
Use your imagination.
It fell down the stairs.
This,
Can I cast the mending
stairs-
cantrip on that?
Sure, yeah. He'd probably be very grateful if he did that.
I will go do that.
Okay.
Did these things have like a power core?
No.
Fuck.
Sorry.
I was like, I can sleight of hand this power core.
Does the mechanic question why they're small?
No, because the guy that he's with here gave the spray, or the guard
okay.
did. That was part of the process of like, if you go find these things, we don't know where they ended up. They're heavy.
Okay.
You'll have to use this reduce size.
I'm working on
this reduce
episode
spray.
1. I just got past the,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're fine.
the hammer.
So he is grateful that it's mended, and he'll start taking. He and this other guy will take like one up, and they'll like return it back to its regular size, and he will start using heat metal and like kind of soldering the horse back into place. So this process is it's going to take a little bit of time. And you guys are tired. So this guard is going to come over here and be like, yeah, you know, the higher ups can be really impressed with all this. I was told to give you this because I think they want to use you for a lot of these sort of like outreach missions and stuff. And so he's gonna hand you a propeller cap, and it's like a little beanie, a little propeller on the top. And he's like, he goes, yeah, like once per day you can like spin the little propeller, or someone else spins it for you, and you can like teleport. And it will take you back to the plaza.
I do not understand this teleport.
And he's like, he goes up and grabs this guy who can use magic and brings him down. It's like, he's like, teleport is a magic spell, and it allows you and actually your friends and more to teleport.
Helga's gonna put the hat on and say, "Don't be silly, magic not real." And she's gonna flick the thing and disappear.
Okay, who's she gonna take with her? Is she gonna take these guys with as they're trying to work on the carousel?
It's just like the 5 of them around her, or the 4
Wait,
of them around.
so we
8
don't
people.
each get our own. It's just one cap.
One cab.
You go by
and
yourself.
then- Are you just gonna disappear?
Rethink my shenanigans. I just assumed she would take the party. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. You
As
you two
fucking
take-
funny as it would be, as she just went herself.
just flips
Like,
out
alright,
and
guys.
just leaves you guys
See you
stranded
guys.
here.
Have a good
We'll
night.
split the party, I guess.
All right. So great. So you guys you are gonna zip back to the plaza. Let me make sure the plaza is ready. It's gonna look so sunny, sadly. Let me just really quickly do this, because they're not going to be there, and they're not going to be there. All right, back to the plaza you go. And I think that's probably a bad Kylie token, so let me just grab another one. All right, you show up here, and you're off to the left right now. But oh, I have this Norm token here. But imagine that you are in front of the statue of Vern, and you will see that things are different. Someone roll a perception check. We'll see how much of the things you notice, I guess.
It's really funny, Trent. Is I know exactly what this symbol is,
Oh yeah.
and the reason I know exactly what it is because I used it in my game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The party has a
Roll.
mysterious box with nothing on it except for an engraving of this symbol.
Ooh, okay. Those are both really good perception checks. So I would say that Eaglewind, with yours, you notice someone that's like up on the face of the Vern Wellerby monument, and they are currently in the process of like sanding down the face, so it's no longer Vern. And they're sweaty. It looks like they've been up there for a while. Like, as long as you guys have been out and about doing all this is what this guy was called in to work on today. So Eaglewind notices that, and I would say
Okay.
Kylie sees this banner of a dragon, and also starts to notice that there are lots of these banners of different sizes that are now like sort of on like lampposts and stuff like that. Like the decor has has changed a little bit.
Do I have any idea what the banner's for? Like, is it supposed to be representing the park?
No. So I think you would, because you're from the continent. I think only Helga and probably Norm would just not really care or know. All the rest of you from the continent, right? Isn't Eaglewind from the continent too? Focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would know this is like
It's kind of nomadic. Yeah.
Visix tyrannical whatever. This is like his government symbol.
Got it.
Yep. um, and while that's happening, Samantha will rush over to you. She is very, very excited about your success. She says, "Oh my God, guys, thank you so much. You know, I knew that you were the right people for the job. This is so good. We're already thinking about all the different projects we can put you on. And of course, we are wiring gold to your account as we speak. But it's late. You know, we have barracks for you to stay in, but there's also a tavern. Why don't you head over there and enjoy like a drink and just unwind a bit? And the sun is like setting now, so it's like probably early night. It's like maybe like 9:30.
You are lucky. Helga does like to drink. Especially on stupid company's dime.
I'm
Hey, it's
assuming
great.
everything's paid for, or
Yes. You mean the money for your service today?
no, the where we're staying, food,
Oh,
drink.
yes. As employees of the park, it is all provided for you. Within reason. And she kind of like comments on the whole drinking thing. She goes, but although you guys already word of what you did is spreading. You know, we thought we'd never see those horses again. We'd have to like create some new ones. So yeah, pretty
Man, we
good.
did.
Boldly going out
we-
there into the forests and all that. It's you know, it's pretty dangerous, we hear.
You know, we did such a good job, and since you don't have to worry about making any new ones now, you think there would be some extra incentive or an extra bonus that would be on top of the things that we're already receiving.
Well, that is a very good observation, but I'm informed about everything that goes on in this park, and it sounds like one was damaged a bit. So
Mm-hmm.
there was talk about a potential raise, but given that we do have to sort of properly and fully fix up that one, it was a little bit better. We heard about your spell, or your spell. She'll point to the bird. Um, but sure, I'm sure we can arrange something. You know, let me just talk to my people, and in the morning we'll have something else for you. Was there something you had in mind?
I'm sure. Well, maybe later we can talk about it more if you're available to, anyways.
I'm
When do you get off your
incredibly
shift?
busy.
Are you sure?
She pulls out a planner and starts to look at like tomorrow, and she's like, "Tomorrow is not good. Tomorrow is not good for me."
No, I'm talking about tonight, sweetie.
Oh my! Well, she blushes at that, and she's like, I'm sorry, I do not mix work with pleasure, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, the tavern is this way. Oh, not sir, you're a
Uh,
ma'am. Well,
yep.
still, she's flattered. Kylie's pretty hot, isn't she? I mean, you have like a hood and stuff, so you're kind of like
she
conceal
she
anything.
she is a high charisma for a
Okay.
thief. High 14's whatever you consider a 14. I feel like that's pretty good.
Okay. I mean, I would say that Samantha maybe has some sort of like buried like goth girl interests, and so seeing you all dressed in your dark roguish clothing, it kind of bothers her a little bit, but she's so focused on work, you know, she's pretty uptight. Um, so she makes a beeline for the tavern and invites you guys to follow her. Do you want to follow her?
I'll follow directly behind her.
I have something I want to do when we get to the tavern.
um, Kylie, roll a perception check.
Sure. And it's funny that this is actually a rogue that does not have very good perception. So
Oh.
you have that going for you. I just happened to roll 20 previously. How's a 9? Well, actually, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Reliable talent, Do I have proficiency? I do have proficiency, so it becomes a 12.
12.
I'll use my heroic inspiration because it's the end of the day.
That's, okay.
13. So not a 12.
Fantastic.
16.
Fantastic. I will say
Is that
that's
right?
that's high enough. You do notice that she starts to after the first time you saw her, because we assumed you were kind of like with the group before and all that. She does like swivel her hips a little more, knowing that you're following her. So she
Mhm.
tries to you know, be a little flirty. But then you arrive here at the tavern. The tavern. I'm just kidding. That's not its name. Missed opportunity of a pun though.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of
It's
people.
busy. Yeah, this is the spot to go. And there's other bars too. Like in Bright Shore in that shanty town, they have like their own pubs and things like that. But this is like the place.
So
Let me
at
give
some
you the room.
point, what's her face is gonna try and leave and go do stuff. Helgo's gonna like physically grab her and like make her come have a drink with us. She's gonna do like
Make
the
Samantha.
yeah. She's gonna be like the large drunk man who's like, oh come on buddy, and like put her arm around her and
Okay. I'll let you. Let's try a persuasion check first.
Can I assist with my charm?
Sure.
Whether
Yeah.
it's a drink now or a drink later.
Right.
Eagle wants everyone to have a good time.
for 17.
And wants to give guidance
Oh.
to Helga.
Oh, I need to get guidance.
I mean, 17 sounds great.
But it could be
Yeah,
a
we'll
21.
say I know her hair right now is in like braids in that photo, but I kind of picture her more of like could be like a tight bun sometimes. So she'll let her hair down and be like, "Yeah, I'll join you guys for, maybe a drink or two."
Or 7.
We'll see about that.
Indeed, we will see about it.
All right. As you walk in, you'll notice that some of the people there, more so to the right, the guards kind of acknowledge you, but they're kind of like talking amongst themselves and doing typical bro-y kind of conversations, like egging each other on and drinking games or whatever. But the people to your right, which you can tell by the way they're dressed, like some of them are from like Bright Shore, like they're part of the local population, I guess. They kind of raise their glasses to you, like they've sort of already heard tell that you guys are people to keep an eye on, that you're, special. And there is music playing. The general tone is very cheerful, but we'll say the music is kind of somber. And if you look up at the piano, you'll see an orc that's bent over it playing kind of a mournful tune on the piano.
Especially it's like playing like Moonlight Sonata. Just like
Yeah.
this giant orc man.
All right, what do you guys want to do? Get
Um,
drinks, I
there's-
assume.
Helgo's gonna drink.
Actually, Widget is very socially inept. He'll take one look at the room and see all the people in there, and he will become invisible and go outside.
Great.
He's got other stuff
All right.
he finds more pressing at the moment.
This is not his environment. Sure. Do you want to go back to? We'll assume that it was also.
I'm just
pointed
gonna
out
like
where the
pop
barracks
outside. I'll
were.
go like behind the building.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Go creep behind the building.
Mhm.
All right, Helga, you came up to the bar. So the bartender, very jovial man, is like, "Hey, you're the local woman, right? I've seen you out there a few times. Got some strong arms."
Strong arms and empty stomach.
Oh, we can fix that. What can I get for you?
One of everything.
What? Okay. He's like, doing the whole typical bartender thing. He's like polishing a glass, but he understands he's gonna have to have two hands for this, so he puts everything down and he'll walk back to his little kitchen area. and start to gather you some things. It'll be a little bit of a wait. What else?
Are there other bartenders or is there one?
There's just one because people don't normally order one of everything.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's a lot of people in here though. Are they all getting their drinks? Are they? You said they're cheerful.
They're cheerful. Yeah, they are. They have their drinks and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell by I would even say you kind of watch over here. Like one of these guards kind of goes up into this back room,
Mm-hmm.
enters it, and comes back out with like a bottle for the table. Like they kind of, since it's all paid for by the park, and they're kind of arrogant pricks, they sort of help themselves. So yeah, everyone's drinking, having a good time, all of that.
Okay. Not being here first episode, Samantha greeted us to the island, right? Um,
Yes.
and then with the promise that we're gonna get the park running, and
hmm
were we giving
mean-
any special authority to be mindful of budget and like, you know what I mean? Like really take hold
No.
of the park? Okay, we're not.
I would say no. There are so many people above you. You are new hires, and even though
Okay.
like you did this special job, which is pretty impressive. um,
Mm-hmm.
this is still your first day, unless you're Norm,
Okay.
who has been here for a while, working for the park, but he's
Speaking of
largely
Norman,
ignored because he's annoying.
Norm, I feel like he would be lighting up right now with all the like he would be very social. So I
Yeah.
would maybe temper. I don't know if Everett's gonna be like, um, he's gonna have like a, anxiety or something about the social aspect. But I would temper his anxiety and I would try to follow along Norm and just follow his interest and wherever he goes in the bar.
Okay. Um, Norm knows these people over here, so Norm's just making small talk with them.
Who's this guard with the blue token? Like the
He is gloriously drunk. So he kind of stands out to you. He's also kind of like there's this like wolf skin on the ground, and he's kind of like sitting on the floor, just like feeling how soft the wolf skin is beneath him.
Are
He's just
people reacting to that?
no, not really.
So it's just kind of like, okay, he's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing. He just had a little bit too much to drink.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait for Helga's order.
Sure. All right, let's get you up there. We'll get you a place. This guy will be very polite. He'll move over because again, he's like one of the locals. Uh, also has kind of heard his friends talk about you guys, so he'll make space for you up there. He's gonna be with your friends. We'll say Everett is flirting over here and failing with this girl.
That sounds like something that Andrew would do.
Yeah. So let's see. You are a few things are brought out. There is a big bowl of spicy or plate of spicy chicken chunks. You also have these like pretzels that are like twisted into like little dragon shapes and a big cup of beer cheese. And you also have fish sticks. Everything is very fried because of what time of day it is. So it's like this is the pub food. People want to eat this while they're drinking.
I have to say this because it's so funny to me, and I just immediately imagined it after you said a cup of cheese. I just imagined Helga would just drink the bowl of cheese.
That would have been pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay, this is great, but where is my drink? I ordered one of everything.
Oh, you want okay, let's see what we have here. You strike me as a fancy wine drinker, am I right?" And he kind of smiles at this.
I'll have one wine,
One wine. Okay, you got it.
and
He
then
brings you. Oh,
and then I would like one of every other beverage you have to offer.
all right. We'll say you have a red wine, a white wine. We'll give you a whiskey on the rocks, and it's like the thing, not ice, but it's like on like chilled rocks.
This
Yeah.
sounds like what I did at my older brother's wedding and regretted.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like a rough night, dude.
Oh, open bar. Let's try one of every drink.
Yeah.
And
It was like
he'll also bring you. Let's see. Besides that, he'll bring you a fancy fruity, because some part of the island is a little tropical, like it is. There's beaches and things. A fruity cocktail, and the last drink you're gonna get is like this glowing absinthe-looking green drink. And he kind of warns you. He's like, that stuff, that stuff will knock you on your ass. You gotta be careful if you're gonna take some of that. And he puts all 4 glasses in front of Helga, and then turns to the others and is like, "Any other drinks for the group?"
White
What is-
wine.
what is
They
our
give you a
lovely
beer. You get a beer too.
what is our lovely redhead point of contact's name?
Samantha.
Samantha.
Okay.
That's right
I
there.
almost said Susan. What do you mean?
Right?
Sit
Can
on
you
her
not
own.
see their names under their
No,
token?
you have to
No.
choose to do that.
Okay, fine. It's another thing I'm learning.
Token
Samantha.
setting, yeah.
Okay, it's fine.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Samantha Sandalwood is her name. She's an elf. She is going to drink just a very clean, neat vodka.
Oh, she's a vodka girl. I'm
Mhm.
fucking good.
I was gonna throw some Red Bull in there too, but I don't know how to do D&D Red Bull, so
D&D Red Bull.
yeah.
Just like it's just basically like gasoline but made for ingestion.
Yeah.
Uh
She's
yeah,
that.
she would take a cue off of because just starting from Helga going down,
Mhm.
she's next, and then she would go off of her cue and get the same thing. Kylie would.
Okay. Samantha, she notices that. She said, "Oh, really, really good taste, Kylie." Then we go to
Thank you.
that's gonna oh, shivers a bit. And now we're at Eaglewind. Does Eaglewind drink?
White wine.
Oh, you're a white wine guy. Okay. Yep. You get a nice white wine.
Is it sweet or is it dry though, Brad? The real question.
Sweet.
Or is it in
Yeah,
between?
I would say the white will be sweet, the red will be dry.
I have one question. What is that up there on ceiling?
What is what do you mean? He'll look up, I guess.
She's gonna also look up and try to just make sure that Samantha also looks up.
Okay. Samantha. Yeah, we'll say Samantha. Look, she thinks there's something wrong that needs to be fixed. So she'll look up and try to see if there's any like a candle that's burnt too far down or something on one of the hanging chandeliers or a hole in the roof.
When she looks up, Helga's gonna grab the green devil drink and pour it in her mouth.
In her, she's
Oh,
not like a. She's not like what are the animals that are like? Okay, look
Turkeys?
up and they're
What?
yeah. She's not quite like that.
She needs a little help opening her mouth. Helga just
Oh,
know,
okay.
give a little squeeze.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do a strength check. As you pry open her jaw, it'll be a very low DC. I'll say
12.
I'll say an 8. Okay,
It's
yeah.
it's so funny, but it's so terrible.
Oh, it's awful.
Okay, Samantha downs it and then like coughs and like she'll turn to you and she's like what was that?
I don't know. Ask him. He bartender.
And she looks across at the bartender and she looks back to you and now her pupils are a little more dilated and she's like, ask which one? And she points to the singular bartender that's on the opposite side of the counter.
Hey, funny man. What drink was green drink?
That special drink is hold.
And
I'm
while
just
the
gonna.
bartender's thinking, Kylie is going to try and intercede and like distract, like to like start being like, "Oh, are you okay?" Like and like start like interacting with her to kind of hope she forgets like that she was just asking a question, like throw her off a beat. Does that make sense?
And oh, okay, so yeah. So you're getting Samantha's attention.
Yeah, basically draw her attention away from that conversation. She's going to try to do that.
Okay. Yeah, she likes that. 'Cause she already kind of likes you. You were flirty with her. I don't know if your face is kind of swirling a bit now. So,
Mhm.
but she'll at least turn to you and try to like take a moment to focus on you for that conversation. Bartender will say, yeah, well, it's called absinthe because they say that the crucial ingredient is milked from aberrations.
Milt?
Milked
Oh, milk. Sorry.
from aberrations. That's why it's absinthe.
Yep. I gotcha.
Hey, what he said?
Kylie is in the middle of complimenting Samantha's hair.
And Samantha giggles and like, it's almost like even for herself, she's taking a moment to appreciate that her hair is down because she normally doesn't do this. And so as she's doing this, she's like looking at her hair though, and she's like hyper fixating on it. And she's like, why is it flowing?
I think it's because you're a little bit inebriated, dear.
No, I'm totally focused. And so
Of course you are. Do you need
she
help?
pulls out like a notepad because she's always like taking notes, has clipboards and things. And she starts like trying to like write numbers and she thinks she's doing a good job, but it's just like scribbles and pictures like all over like something that's like clearly important paperwork. Like it's like a ledger of numbers and figures and she's like
Mhm. How big is the notepad for future reference? Like, is it like
um
a?
I kind of see this in like a side satchel. She has like clipboard, she has lots of things, but like right now
Hmm,
it's probably just one that she always keeps on her. So we'll say it's like a book, like a journal almost.
a journal? So like
Yeah.
half the size of a sheet of paper, or same size?
Yeah. I would say half the size of a sheet of paper.
Half size. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I take note of that.
I feel like Norm would be like shocked about Helga doing that to Samantha. Eagle's not paying any attention. He actually wants to ask the patron that gave up the seat at
Mm-hmm.
the bar about the statue work, the sanding of the face.
Yeah. Um.
See if he knows anything about why that's happening.
Oh. I mean, I don't exactly know. It's not really what I'm helping out with, but yeah, they're making a lot of change. I did see the flags though, right? It's that Visick guy. Ugh. I don't really think that scary black flags is the way to go for a family fun park, but that's just me.
This is a family park, and he's looking around at a tavern. Eagle's like,
Well, Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's going to be. It's not set up yet. Obviously, this place will be 21 and up. I assume. Oh, the bartender's back over here. He looks at the bartender. The bartender just kind of shrugs, like, maybe.
He's gonna kind of just put the guy in his place and just be like, I don't think you're much of a marketing guy because, I don't think the state of Azura, I guess is the continent, is really
Mm-hmm.
much of like a family, you know, thing. It's really just about people like coming and avoiding whatever issues there are on the continent, right?
Well, yeah. I think that was always kind of the plan, but you know,
Hmm.
people talk, and he kind of like kind of does this like he wants you to like spot him a gold or something to like
Oh,
get some
okay.
intel.
And I say, I don't quite believe in, I don't know. I don't carry shit with me that you would want, but do you
Huh.
want this? He like goes for my backpack. I just have like traveler shit, like tinderbox and like lamp and random shit like that.
Kylie like shoves
Does
her
he want
hand
any of that?
behind her. She shoves her hand behind her and like palms you like 3 gold pieces. Just like,
Mm.
I was gonna say you could like press the digitation something.
yeah, clean his bar counter. Clean the
I
fucking
mean, the
floors that
bartender
are
would like
sticky.
that. This guy doesn't care if you clean the bar counter.
Yeah.
I don't take the gold from Kylie directly, but I'll just tell the man that I can cover his bar tab, or
Hmm.
maybe I do use Kylie's gold, but yeah, depending on what he says, I can cover your
He
tab.
he shows you his like card that he's an employee here, like most of
Oh,
them,
okay.
and he's like, I don't need you to cover my tab. But you know what? My beer has gotten a little cold, or I'm sorry, a little warm. And he'll slide his beer mug over to you, and he goes, "Can you do anything to like chill it for me?"
Thaumaturgy do that?
I don't think I don't think you can.
I can, yeah, cause flames.
Cause
uh,
flames.
flame to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color.
Everyone wants a nice hot beer.
I was just thinking, in Azura, is all beer served hot?
God, gross.
after Visick took over, all the beer's
Oh
hot
no!
now.
Oh God.
It's fucking miserable.
I can like cause tremors to make it like foam up or something.
Yeah, he'll say, tell you what, if you make this drink the best drink I've ever tasted, and he pushes the half full beer over to you, I'll tell you what talk is on the streets. And the
Okay.
bartender is kind of amused by all this, likes the idea of a new mixed drink, and he's like, I got all the ingredients back there if you want me to grab anything for you.
Okay.
What do you need?
Eagle's gonna kind of look at his wine and ask for the bartender for some grapes.
Okay. He brings you back a bunch of green grapes.
Green grapes. Okay, perfect. Let's see here.
I'm ready to see what this concoction is that you create.
I'm already frightened. As someone who used to make alcohol for a living, I am concerned.
Hmm. So you know how like you would need to like mash grapes, to like get the juice out, like people like the stomping of the grapes, whatever.
Mhm.
Can I use a familiar to do that? Put their
Sure, that'd be
little
fun.
fey foot flavor, like a little companion squirrel.
Fave foot flavor.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah,
that
how
is
heavy is
like.
aren't they like little astral creatures or whatever? Or are they actually like, do they have weight to them? Like could
I
they
think they have
theoretically stomp?
Fey would have weight to them. They're not like spirits.
If it's a fey creature, if it was like a real creature, would have weight to it.
Yeah, because that's how like familiars aren't always fey, correct? But the wild shape version is fey, treated as fey.
Do it.
I'm not familiar with Find Familiar.
Because
Well, it can be celestial, fey, or fiend, and just take a form of an animal. So I think it would
Okay.
have weight to it.
my access to Find Familiar is through like Tasha's optional class feature, which is like you can use a wild shape for Find Familiar. It's called something else like Wild Companion or something like that. So it's specifically, I think it says Fey.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I don't have Celestial or Fiend as an option in my spell. It's also not a ritual for me. It's just like an action casting, and it's using a wild shape usage. Yeah, just like a little squirrel. Maybe the the squirrel's gonna be like gray squirrel. Well,
Okay, Samantha sees
pointy
the
ears.
squirrel
Yeah.
and goes,
Oh.
"Aww," and then starts just like giggling uncontrollably, watching this squirrel.
Does that
Okay.
steal some of the attention away from that she was giving to Samantha or sorry, to Kylie and Helga?
Well, at this point, her attention does not stay on things very long. Like she was scribbling in her book just now. So, yeah, she's feeling it.
Do I get
Pretty
that that's her
immediately.
personality, or that's just like how how she is with the absinthe in
You can
her?
insight check it if you want. I don't think you know her well enough to make that call.
Okay.
Helga at this point is not only drank all of her drinks in front of her, but has also made sure to drink Samantha's vodka in front of her.
Okay.
The friendly thing to do.
Do you feel anything if you're a Goliath?
Good question. Oh,
I mean, maybe I feel like
do
5
con
drinks
save.
would be like a drink for somebody who's, well, I don't know how big, if you're a Goliath, if you're big as
She's starting to get a buzz.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you eaten any of the food?
Oh yeah. She's been crushing
Okay.
those dragon pretzels.
Yeah. Okay.
Vodka cran, baby.
I would say as you are, because he understands that you are pretty. The bartender was kind of amused by this, but he's also doing his job, so he will always make sure that there is fresh plates of chicken chunks and things for you, and he'll keep topping off your glasses.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All 5 glasses.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so
That's a
Well, no,
bartender.
you didn't have the absinthe though.
That's true.
What comes next?
I'll try to make sure that he's not filling up the vodka anymore. We'll leave that one
Okay.
empty.
So Eagle Wind.
yeah.
I don't think you have to roll for it because you literally summoned the familiar, so it does what you tell it to, and it crushes the grapes, and you now have a puddle. I'm guessing of grape juice on the counter of the bar. Is there? What would you like to do next? The guy's watching you
No,
closely.
I have an herbalism kit which has like mortar and pestle in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just equipped
yeah.
with that. Sorry.
Okay.
Um,
You have grape
that would
juice
have been
now. Are
funny.
you gonna add it to the beer that he passed over to you to make better?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. A little fruity zest in the beer, kind of like
Yeah, that's it.
a hazy IPA or something.
Sure.
Take some of the bite and the acidity out.
And he's
Okay.
going to give a big grin, looking at the man and just await whatever information he was, floating around in his head that he's about to expel to us.
The man does not pick up on that cue and thinks that you're still going to do more to this drink to make it special, besides just adding squished grapes to it.
Okay, so Eagle sees that. And he would put some leaves whatever he has from his herbalism kit.
What leaves? I need a sense of a flavor profile here.
Oh, what's
Like
the
We have a
I
hoppy,
just heard about
grapey.
this one. The profile. It's minty in a way. Yeah.
Minty.
mint leaves. Mint leaves
Basil,
for
mint,
garnish.
maybe. Yeah, just something. Yeah.
Okay. A minty, hoppy,
It's gonna
fruity
garnish it. Yeah.
ale.
Exactly.
Tell you what, do a nature check. We'll see how well you measured and mixed all these ingredients.
Nature check. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. But tell you what. So it's messy. It's not your finest work. You're pretty tired probably after a busy night. But you know what? I think part of being a mixologist is all about the showmanship. So I'll let you do a performance check, and we'll see if your dicing and smushing and shaking and whatever else you do was enough to like impress him, so he thinks the drink is
Okay.
better than it is.
I'm gonna give myself guidance, just knowing that I just failed.
Okay.
My nature.
Mm-hmm.
So performance. Okay. And then a D4.
Okay.
17.
I think 17's great. Yeah, you can kind of tell that he kind of wanted to gossip a little bit anyway with you. So he takes a sip of the drink. And yeah, as he's drinking, he's thinking about how it's so funny that you summoned a fey squirrel to smush the grapes that he's currently drinking in this beer. So he'll that's really really good. Uh and he'll look over his shoulder and he particularly sees like these two guys over here, like this guy in a top hat and then a fancy dressed man next to him. And you can tell he's kind of like turning away from them as he's talking. And he's like, "So, word on the street is that it's not just the Wellerby that's financing this whole park, but all those banners and things. Visick has a lot of pull here as well. And word on the street is that this park, eventually, is just going to be for Visick and his friends. All the elites, all his upper class aristocratic buddies. It's not going to be whatever that Vern guy wanted way back when. A big escape for struggling families and wholesome fun. Pah. And he throws back the rest of his drink. He's like, "But I've been wrong before." And he'll pat you on the back, on the shoulder, and
Okay.
he'll stumble. He'll start walking a little bit, and then when he gets to this point, you can audibly hear like his stomach, like a so that poor nature roll, it's like, oh,
Oh, I
now the drink is
gotcha.
starting to bother him maybe a little bit, and he kind of speed walks out. He's gonna leave.
The only other information I was wondering is on his employee badge, did it say his occupation?
Yeah, custodial staff.
So speaking to the custodian. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go ruin the bathroom that he just cleaned, thanks to you,
Yeah.
Brad. All right, and
All right.
yeah, and we'll say just to have one more thing sort of happen, I think. The guards, they're all gloriously drunk, and they all start sort of singing together. But it's not like a sea shanty, it's not like a fun bar song. It's like some sort of Visick Nazi anthem. And they're all sort of singing it together proudly and all that. And you can kind of tell the bartender looks a little uncomfortable. Samantha is barely understanding anything. She's kind of just bobbing her head because music's music at this point. And the people over here sorry, you can't see where my cursor is. That's what I'm doing. The people to the right, they don't sing along. They look kind of uncomfortable about that. Like, even the ones that are locals here that have lived here for a while, they know about Visick on the mainland and all that, so they are not looking as comfy.
I'm afraid I gotta go. Are we playing next week? I think it's off next week.
Are we off next week?
No, you tell us.
I will be gone in the middle of it again from till about 7.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I was planning on doing it. I was because then that's my last week of my break, and then I was gonna switch to the every other week once we get to January until this campaign's done.
Yeah,
But-
I'm in.
I'm good.
I'm good with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, you said
maybe
you
I'll-
said yes for playing,
Yes.
Yeah, we will.
and
play. We will
then
do
off
next week.
for some
And they'll be
January.
off, and they'll be off and on and off and on. Every other
Okay.
week will be the new system.
Okay.
I want to do one more. If it's okay with you guys, I know it's 9. If we need to like kill it, we can. But I want to do one more kind of altercation that happens here, and they're singing and chanting and like dancing around a bit, and I want to have just at center here, this villager guy bump into the soldier accidentally and spill his drink.
Uh-oh.
And so now the soldier turns to the guy, and the music kind of hushes as some of the soldiers start to like stand up from their chairs and watch the situation. This soldier goes, "Did you just spill my beer?" and kind of pushes him a bit. Stays on his feet, pushes him back 5 feet. Do you guys do anything to defuse this, or are you just focusing on your food and drink?
Helga's gonna go up to this table and inspect it.
Inspect it. Okay.
What does it seem like someone would go through the table in a satisfying way?
Yes, I would say the tables, you can kind of tell like they're still setting things up, right? So like this tavern is probably not the finished product. The tables are kind of like collapsible tables. The legs aren't super sturdy, but it gets by as like a place for the workers and the staff to drink while everything is getting set up. So it'd be pretty satisfying, I think.
She'll see the Wellerby boy there,
Mhm.
and she'll make a comment about it. She'll say, "This very nice table. It'd be a shame if somebody not go through this table tonight."
Oh, well, yes, I certainly hope nothing like that would happen. We certainly have enough on our minds and enough things to do.
I
And
believe you misunderstood me. It'd be a shame if somebody not go through table tonight.
Valentin, Wellerby, looks at you, and he's a smart guy. He kind of nods a little bit and then stands up and backs away from the table. This guy, he doesn't like you, right? He kind of glared at you in the beginning too. He's very fancifully dressed and all that. I would even say roll a perception check, Helga. I don't know if you would notice this, but
12.
Nah, you don't. But he's very fancyly dressed. Like he is not struggling in this world. He's just glaring at you, and he refuses to move. He just grabs his wine that he's drinking, very very fancy wine, and just sips it casually.
That's it. Then Helga's she's watching what's going on. She's waiting.
Can I attempt to diffuse the situation between?
You can. I will say this: if you've turned around to watch this, Samantha has as well, and she's holding onto your arm, like scared, like.
God damn it!
So,
Fuck. Hold on.
Could be pretty hot if you do something about it, though. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I'm really weighing. She'll just look over to Samantha and say, just stay here. And she's gonna get up. She's gonna grab Samantha's vodka and cranberry, whatever she wasn't drinking because she's clearly already too drunk to drink anymore. And is gonna walk up to. She's gonna walk up to here, and she's actually going to, because the guy on the right is kind of like a work. Yeah, the guy on the right is clearly like a worker, right?
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
And the guy on the left is the guard.
Yeah, part of the security staff.
Security
Which is still
staff.
employed by the park, but they seem to behave
Yeah.
a lot differently.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna look at the. She's gonna kind of, as she's walking to the guy, if she, I don't know, he probably can't catch his eyes because he's probably like, oh man, I'm about to get fucking knocked out by this guy. She's gonna kind of intercede and just say, yeah, that's what's happening, Barlis. She's going to kind of grab the worker on the right's arm and just say, what have I told you about? And then looks over towards the guard and say, I'm so sorry. He's had way too much to drink. He doesn't know where he's going. He does this every night. And she's gonna say, here, it's on me. Give the guard the vodka drink and try and pull this guy like pretty much off to the side, like basically bringing him out of the immediate vicinity of this guy. Basically try to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah, persuasion check.
What is
Helga's like cracking her knuckles and like stretching her neck in the background. Just itching.
It was either that or it was like I was either gonna try and do this or just yell like bar fight.
Eagle
Tell you what,
Eagle
I'll let
wants
it be
to
an
grab
advantage.
chicken chunks, by the way.
Advantage.
because you
Helga's
offered
left-
a drink too. You know, that's pretty good. Drink
Yeah.
love that shit.
Okay.
And while Helga's left the bar, whatever food's on the platters that she ordered, Eagle wants to take chicken chunks, spicy chicken chunks out to Widget and look for Widget.
The
Just
convenient
walk
time to
right through
disappear.
this situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me.
That's like a small step away from cannibalism, though. Let's be very real.
I could
Say
grab
they're
the fish
fish.
too, but I was I guess I was thinking more of the player. Aaron would like spicy chicken chunks more than.
I mean,
fish
owls
sticks.
eat chickens, right? They would eat a chicken. They're predatory birds.
I've seen chicken eat chicken off a fire.
Okay, there you,
It's true.
there you are.
Yep.
So
17.
yeah, I would say with that, you diffuse it. He kind of likes that you are showing him respect, and he goes, "Okay." He goes, "Just don't let it happen again. You know how expendable you are. You think?" And he looks at the other people back there. It's like, "You think there's gonna be enough jobs for all of you here? No. Some of you are gonna go back to those salt mines." And all those other and every other operation on the mainland. You mark my words. And he starts to walk back. And as he does, his friends, we'll say one more, has kind of moved closer. They kind of go like boo, boo, like they're disappointed that he didn't fight. So he is going to put the glass down, kind of nod his head, and start to turn back toward that villager guy.
And as he does, Helga's gonna put him through a fucking table.
All right. Let's see.
Just like that. Ah!
Let's do a contested strength check. Yeah.
Athletics.
Athletics check. Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
good. I don't even know what
I gotta
guard's
get going.
athletic check would be.
I'm actually gonna
Oh,
do
yeah.
something else too. Sorry,
Let's
I
see.
don't know if that rolled already or not.
Thanks, Gigi.
Yep. Let's see what you guys-
She is going to use her. I don't know how I want to say this. As like in like like a couple paces it takes her to get there to like grab his neck and like put it through the table. She's gonna become large,
Oh, okay.
and she's gonna become a 10-foot lady.
I think this is the time
Whoa.
when Widget's gonna come back in through the front door, just familiar in hand, like what is going on? I'll just stand there,
Eating
mouth
chicken
agape, like
chunks.
looking at what's happening. Holding the chicken chunks, but not eating them.
Not even.
Yeah, so big Helga. And that'll give me a 17 athletics.
All right, I'm just gonna roll a d20, and as long as you beat me, it goes through. Yep. How do you do this then?
Oh, it's exactly what that GIF is. It's called an RKO. And usually it kind of happens when you like sneak up behind somebody and grab them. But like he turns around and is like going back, itching for the fight. But she's just gonna like run up, turn large, grab his head, and then just slam his entire body through the table.
And the moment that happens, the table will collapse on the ground. This guy, the fancy guy, will also fall backwards, probably regretting his choice to not get up off the table. And the guards, they are also up on their feet. And I would say that if you were regular size, they would swarm you, but they're still kind of keeping their distance. But they're definitely on edge. And while this is happening, Valentin is like, now that's enough. Everybody just calm down, please, calm down. But then this old man, standing up and brushing off his fancy outfit, says, "That is enough." And all the guards will stand at attention and stop. And
How it just gets up from this and it's just like drunk frat girl like woo, fucking Ric Flair in it. She's so happy.
um, Valentin will come over to Samantha and be like, "Samantha, could you please see our new friends out?" And Samantha, she just starts sobbing uncontrollably because she can't. So many emotions and things going on. And so Valentin just says, "Norm, you know the way. Please, please get them out." And Norm will start to push everybody out of the bar.
Can I bring Samantha?
Samantha's in a very emotional state right now. I don't think she's gonna come home with you. Sorry.
Can I go to her before we leave and just?
You could try to say one final thing to her. Yeah, the guards have stopped.
Perfect.
They're not approaching. Like they listen to this, as obnoxious as this old man is. Like they stopped when he told them to stop.
She's just gonna run over really quick and just say, "Sorry, they always get this way. Let's talk tomorrow." And as she's kind of going in to give Samantha a quick little pat, maybe console her briefly with a little pat on the back, a little shoulder rub.
Okay.
I would like to try to steal the book that she was writing in.
Okay. Yeah. Sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I would say at an advantage because she's not in a position that she's even aware of her surroundings anymore. Not really.
I forgot I built this character to steal.
Oh. Yeah, and I would say no one's really watching you. They're all watching Frat Girl cheering for herself right now. Yeah.
27.
I mean, yeah. Sick. You take it. You can add Samantha's ledger.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. And let's and then you leave.
Yep.
All right, it's a great place to end then. Thank you for letting us go over a little bit. But we'll say that you guys go back to the barracks for the first time, and it's pretty quiet there. You know, situation's over. Then you guys call it a night, so you can long rest for next time.
Hey.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff, guys.
All right, I gotta get going. So I'll see you guys
Yep.
next time.
I think we're all gonna sign out here. So,
All right.
see ya. Have a good holiday. Have a good Christmas, guys.
Yeah,
you
you
too,
too, man.
guys.
Yeah.